Welcome to our last award session here at 24/7 in Reno. My name is Danny. I am your director for the weekend. Let me first start by saying thank you to all of our dancers who competed today. It was a long day full of incredible talent here in Reno and the surrounding area. So thank you guys so much. Whether you were here in person or virtually, we were so glad that you guys were able to come out and join us and make this weekend such a huge success. So thank you. I'm going to jump right into Adjudicated Awards. I know it's super late, so I want to get through this nice and quickly for you guys. I'm going to start with Adjudicated Awards and High Point by age division for our Sidekick and Mini Solos. Then I'm just going to switch out my papers for 30 seconds and then start with all of the groups, yes? Just a quick reminder before I do get started, for all of our studio owners and teachers, you can pick up your studio awards boxes at the end of the weekend, Sunday at 8:30 p.m. at our registration desk. Again, that's Sunday at 8:30 p.m. at our registration desk. It will be filled with all of your awards that I'm about to announce for you and all the awards from yesterday as well. Yes, so just a reminder for all those teachers and studio owners, Sunday at 8:30 p.m. at the reg desk. All right, started off this morning with number 266 from Pave School of the Arts, Kenley and Kill the Lights received a high gold. 267 from Pave School of the Arts, Kaylee and Can't Be Tamed receives a high gold. 269 from Pave School of the Arts, Holland and Torn receives a high gold. 270 from Pave School of the Arts, Bryn and Hot Like Wow receives a high gold. 271 from Pave School of the Arts, Addison and Trouble receives a high gold. 272 from Pave School of the Arts, Quinn and Within Reach receives a high gold. 273 from Pave School of the Arts, Harbor and Survivor receives a high gold. 274 from Pave School of the Arts, Wavy and Shelter receives a high gold. 275 from Pave School of the Arts, Chloe and Blackpink receives a high gold. 276 from Pave School of the Arts, Joa and Mad World receives a Stop the Clock Award. 277 from Pave School of the Arts, Everly and Heartbeat receives a Stop the Clock Award. 281 from Dolce Dance Studio, Zoe and On My Own receives a high gold. 282 from Echo School of Dance, Brecca and Deo receives a high gold. 283 from Echo School of Dance, Kendra and Gorgeous receives a high gold. 284 from Echo School of Dance, Alina and You'll Be Back receives a high gold. 285 from Echo School of Dance, Maja and Still Rock and Roll to Me receives a high gold. 286 from Echo School of Dance, Olivia and Send in the Clowns receives a high gold. 287 from Echo School of Dance, Harper and Wild Horses receives a high gold. 288 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Malia and Stupid Cupid receives a high gold. 289 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Kate and I'll Stand By You receives a Stop the Clock Award. 290 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Hadley and Unbroken receives a high gold. 291 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Rory and Amen receives a high gold. 292 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Kylie and Breathe In receives a Stop the Clock Award. 293 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Emmy and Reclaim receives a high gold. 294 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Tabitha and Torn receives a high gold. 295 from Core Connection Dance Company, Valentina and All Is Found receives a Stop the Clock Award. 296 from Core Connection Dance Company, Ayla and Stop receives a high gold. 297 from Core Connection Dance Company, Greta and Shake, Rattle and Roll receives a high gold. 298 from Core Connection Dance Company, Marley and Dessert receives a high gold. 299 from Core Connection Dance Company, Novella and One Kiss receives a high gold. 300 from Core Connection Dance Company, Caitlin and One Jump receives a high gold. 301 from Core Connection Dance Company, Aria and Daydreamer receives a high gold. 302 from Core Connection Dance Company, Grace and Jump in the Line receives a gold. 303 from Core Connection Dance Company, Emma and Crazy Little Thing Called Love receives a high gold. 304 from Project 21, Eliana and Runway Walk receives a high gold. 305 from Project 21, Olivia and Hit Me With a Hot Note receives a Stop the Clock Award. 306 from Project 21, Winter and Dreamlike receives a Stop the Clock Award. 307 from Project 21, Callie and Weird People receives a Stop the Clock Award. 308 from Project 21, Diana and It's In His Kiss receives a high gold. 309 from Project 21, Delilah and Shop Around receives a Stop the Clock Award. 310 from Project 21, Reagan and My Boyfriend's Back receives a Stop the Clock Award. 311 from Project 21, Isabella and Almost There receives a Stop the Clock Award. 312 from Studio 702 Dance, Embry and Orange Colored Sky receives a high gold. 313 from Studio 702 Dance, Paisley and A Moment Apart receives a Stop the Clock Award. 314 from Studio 702 Dance, Devin and De Niro receives a high gold. 315 from Studio 702 Dance, Aubrey and Footworkin receives a high gold. 316 from Studio 702 Dance, Peyton and Angels to Fly receives a Stop the Clock Award. 317 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, Paisley and Worldwide Party receives a high gold. 318 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, June and What a Feeling receives a high gold. 319 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, Reagan and Sandy receives a high gold. 320 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, Lily and How Long Will I Love You receives a high gold. 321 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, Layla and One Night Only receives a high gold. 322 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, Rosalie and Belle and Bougie receives a high gold. 323 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, Lorelei and Oceans receives a high gold. 324 from Yoko's Dance and Performing Arts Academy, Fiona and Juliet's Dream receives a Stop the Clock Award. 325 from Yoko's Dance and Performing Arts Academy, Joy and Mrs. Me receives a high gold. 326 from Yoko's Dance and Performing Arts Academy, Aria and Radir receives a Stop the Clock Award. 327 from Yoko's Dance and Performing Arts Academy, Avery and Autumn Leaves receives a high gold. 328 from Yoko's Dance and Performing Arts Academy, Ava and Eternity receives a high gold. 329 from Forever Dance, Laura Lee and Bigger is Better receives a Stop the Clock award. 331 from Forever Dance, Mia and Pure Imagination receives a high gold. 332 from Forever Dance, Olivia and Ballroom Blitz receives a high gold. 333 from Club Dance Studio, Nicole and Shake and Shimmy receives a high gold. 334 from Club Dance Studio, Olivia and Stand By You receives a high gold. 336 from California Dance Company, Peyton and My New Philosophy receives a high gold. 337 from California Dance Company, Elizabeth and Rockstar receives a high gold. 338 from California Dance Company, Hayden and Barbie Girl receives a high gold. 339 from Hype Dance Studio, Ren and Sweet Sweet receives a high gold. 340 from Hype Dance Studio, Grace and She Bangs receives a high gold. 341 from Hype Dance Studio, Chanel and Flip My Hair receives a high gold. 342 from Hype Dance Studio, Harper and Changes Everything receives a Stop the Clock award. 343 from the Rock Center for Dance, Reagan and Lemon of Pink receives a high gold. 344 from the Rock Center for Dance, Tiara and The Things Remain receives a Stop the Clock award. 347 from Danceology, Naya and Forces receives a Stop the Clock award. 348 from Orange County Performing Arts Academy, Nyla and Wind It Up receives a Stop the Clock award. 349 from Orange County Performing Arts Academy, Jean and Toy Soldier receives a high gold. 350 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, Lily and Born to Be Brave receives a high gold. 351 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, Helena and I Put a Spell on You receives a high gold. 353 from Dance Unlimited, Boise, Eliana and Say Something receives a high gold. 354 from Denise's School of Dance, Sophia and Wildside receives a high gold. 355 from Denise's School of Dance, Olivia and Mercy receives a high gold. 356 from West Coast School of the Arts, Tatum and Fall Creek receives a Stop the Clock award. 357 from Aurora Monroe School of Dance, Aurora and Hit the Road Jack receives a high gold. 358 from Bobby School of Performing Arts, Elizabeth and Ruin receives a Stop the Clock award. 359 from Dancers Turnout Academy of Dance, Aubrey and One of the Boys receives a high gold. 360 from Eugene Ballet Academy, Trista and I Want to Be a Rockette receives a high gold. 361 from Heart and Soul Dance Academy, Willow and Titanium receives a high gold. 362 from the Bass Dance Center, Roxy and Drifting Down receives a Stop the Clock award. 363 from Triple Threat Performing Arts, Presley and Pure Imagination receives a Stop the Clock award. 364 from Utah Dance Artist Isaac and Growth receives a high gold. And 365 from Ignite Dance Company, Emma and Boom receives a high gold. Congratulations to all those Sidekicks and mini solos. We are moving on to our high point by age division, starting with our Sidekick Solo Top 10. Sidekick Solo Top 10 and 10th overall from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, it's Malia and Stupid Cupid. We have a two-way tie for 9th overall. First up in 9th from Core Connection Dance Company, it's Greta and Shake, Rattle, and Roll. And also in 9th overall for our Sidekick Solos from Core Connection Dance Company, it's Marley and Dessert. Moving on to 8th overall, standing alone in 8th from Creative Edge Dance Studio, it's Paisley and Worldwide Party. 7th overall for our Sidekick Solos, coming to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's Ren and Sweet Sweet. 6th overall Sidekick Solo, coming to us from Core Connection Dance Company, it's Ayla and Stop. We have a two-way tie for 5th overall. First up in 5th from Pave School of the Arts, it's Kenley and Kill the Lights. And also in 5th overall from Echo School of Dance, it's Brecca and Deo. 4th overall, standing alone in 4th from Club Dance Studio, it's Nicole and Shake and Shimmy. And moving on to our top 3 for our Sidekick Solos, 3rd overall from Orange County Performing Arts Academy, it's Nyla and Wind It Up. 2nd overall, coming to us from Core Connection Dance Company, it's Valentina and All Is Found. Which means your 1st overall Sidekick Solo comes to us from Forever Dance, it's Laura Lee and Bigger is Better. Congratulations, Sidekicks, awesome job. We are now moving on to our mini solo top 10. We have a 3-way tie for 10th overall for our mini solos. First up in 10th from Pave School of the Arts, it's Holland and Torn. Also in 10th overall from Studio 702 Dance, it's Aubrey and Footworkin'. And rounding out 10th overall from Pave School of the Arts, it's Chloe and Blackpink. Moving on to 9th overall, there's a 3-way tie for 9th as well. First up in 9th from the Rock Center for Dance, it's Reagan and Lemon of Pink. Also in 9th overall from Aurora Monroe School of Dance, it's Aurora and Hit the Road Jack. And rounding out 9th overall from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, it's Rory and Amen. 8th overall, there's a 3-way tie for 8th. First up from Yoko's Dance and Performing Arts Academy, it's Joy and This Is Me. Also in 8th overall from Project 21, it's Eliana and Runway Walk. And rounding out 8th overall for our mini solos from Dolce Dance Studio, it's Zoe and On My Own. 2-way tie for 7th overall. First up in 7th from Creative Edge Dance Studio, it's June and What a Feeling. And also in 7th overall from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, it's Tabitha and Torn. 6th overall, 2-way tie for 6th. First up from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, it's Hadley and Unbroken. And also in 6th overall from Project 21, it's Diana and it's In His Kiss. Moving on to 5th overall, we have an 8-way tie for 5th. First up in 5th from Bobby School of Performing Arts, it's Elizabeth and Ruin. Also in 5th overall from Yoko's Dance and Performing Arts Academy, it's Aria and Radir. Also in 5th overall from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, it's Kate and I'll Stand By You. Another 5th overall coming to us from Project 21, it's Olivia and Hit Me With a Hot Note. Another 5th coming to us from Pave School of the Arts, it's Everly and Heartbeat. Also in 5th overall from West Coast School of the Arts, it's Tatum and Fall Creek. Also in 5th overall for our mini solos from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, it's Kylie and Breathe In. And rounding out 5th overall for the mini solos from Studio 702 Dance, it's Peyton and Angels to Fly. Moving on to 4th overall, we have a 6-way tie for 4th overall for our mini solos. First up in 4th from Project 21, it's Delilah and Shop Around. Also in 4th overall from Triple Threat Performing Arts, it's Presley and Pure Imagination. Another 4th coming to us from Project 21, it's Reagan and My Boyfriend's Back. Also in 4th overall from Pave School of the Arts, it's Joa and Mad World. Another 4th coming to us from Yoko Stanton Performing Arts Academy, it's Fiona and Juliet's Dream. And rounding out 4th overall for our mini solos from Studio 702 Dance, it's Paisley and A Moment Apart. Moving on to our top 3 for our mini solos, we have a 4-way tie for 3rd. First up in 3rd from Project 21, it's Callie and Weird People. Also in 3rd overall from Danceology, it's Naya and Forces. Another 3rd overall coming to us from Project 21, it's Winter and Dreamlike. And rounding out 3rd overall for our mini solos from Hype Dance Studio, it's Harper and Changes Everything. Moving on to our top 2, we have a 2-way tie for 2nd overall. First up in 2nd from the Rock Center for Dance, it's Tiara and The Things Remain. And rounding out 2nd overall from Project 21, it's Isabella and Almost There. Which means your 1st overall mini soloist comes to us from the Bass Dance Center, it's Roxy and Drifting Down. Congratulations, minis, and congratulations, sidekicks. Awesome, awesome job. I'm going to take a quick 30 seconds to switch out my papers, and I'm going to come back and get started with adjudicated awards for groups. Give me 2 seconds. All right, you guys, I'm back. Okay, bear with me, we got a lot to get through. Yes, I'm going to start with adjudicated awards for our groups and then move on to our high point by age division, our high point by performance division, and then our 11 o'clock numbers, and then our studio showcase awards, and then you guys can leave for the night, yes? We started this afternoon with number 366 from Echo School of Dance, it's Gimme Gimme, receives a high gold. 367 from Echo School of Dance, Speaking of the End, receives a high gold. 368 from Echo School of Dance, We Come In, receives a high gold. 369 from Core Connection Dance Company, Somewhere Only We Know, receives a high gold. 370 from Core Connection Dance Company, Lollipop, receives a high gold. 371 from Echo School of Dance, Blood in the Cut, receives a high gold. 372 from Core Connection Dance Company, Takeover, receives a high gold. 373 from Echo School of Dance, Warrior, receives a high gold. 374 from Echo School of Dance, Tonight Belongs to You, receives a high gold. 375 from Echo School of Dance, The Girl Gang, receives a high gold. 376 from Pave School of the Arts, Swine, receives a high gold. 377 from Core Connection Dance Company, Bay Area, receives a high gold. 378 from Core Connection Dance Company, You Can't Stop the Beat, receives a high gold. 379 from Echo School of Dance, Fantastic Wreck, receives a high gold. 380 from Echo School of Dance, Water Me, receives a high gold. 381 from Echo School of Dance, It's My Party, receives a high gold. 382 from Core Connection Dance Company, Old School, receives a high gold. 383 from Echo School of Dance, I Lost a Friend, receives a Stop the Clock Award. 384 from Pave School of the Arts, The List, receives a Stop the Clock Award. 385 from Echo School of Dance, Frozen Love, receives a high gold. 386 from Core Connection Dance Company, Diamonds, receives a high gold. 387 from Echo School of Dance, No Choir, receives a high gold. 388 from Pave School of the Arts, Amen, receives a Stop the Clock Award. 389 from Echo School of Dance, Hey Hi Hello, receives a high gold. 390 from Echo School of Dance, Swag Out, receives a high gold. 391 from Echo School of Dance, If I Had a Boat, receives a high gold. 392 from Core Connection Dance Company, Heartless, receives a high gold. 393 from Echo School of Dance, Don't Hustle Me receives a high gold. 394 from Dance Attack Los Gatos, Baila receives a high gold. 395 from Denise's School of Dance, Snapback receives a high gold. 396 from Denise's School of Dance, Warrior receives a gold. 397 from Studio 702 Dance, Are You With Me receives a high gold. 398 from Dance Attack Los Gatos, Never Be Mine receives a Stop the Clock award. 399 from Studio 702 Dance, The Sound the Listener receives a high gold. 400 from Denise's School of Dance, Forever receives a high gold. 401 from Denise's School of Dance, Breakup Song receives a gold. 402 from Dance Attack Los Gatos, Sir Duke receives a Stop the Clock award. 403 from California Dance Company, Amen receives a high gold. 404 from California Dance Company, Beach Beauties receives a high gold. 405 from Denise's School of Dance, Salt receives a gold. 406 from Dance Attack Los Gatos, My Type receives a Stop the Clock award. 407 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, Beautiful Thing receives a high gold. 408 from California Dance Company, Back Alley receives a Stop the Clock award. 409 from Dance Attack Los Gatos, Dive in the Water receives a Stop the Clock award. 410 from Creative Edge Dance Studio, Forget About Us receives a high gold. 411 from DNA Dance Collective, Tap Out receives a Stop the Clock award. 412 from Heart and Soul Dance Academy, Raise Your Weapon receives a high gold. 413 from Dance Attack Los Gatos, Next to You receives a Stop the Clock award. 414 from Project 21, Girls, Girls, Girls receives a Stop the Clock award. 415 from Hype Dance Studio, Escapade receives a gold. 416 from Hype Dance Studio, Beggin receives a high gold. 417 from Hype Dance Studio, All My Friends receives a high gold. 418 from Project 21, Stuff Like That There receives a Stop the Clock award. 419 from Hype Dance Studio, We Got the Beat receives a high gold. 420 from Hype Dance Studio, Diamond Block receives a high gold. 421 from Project 21, We Can, We Will receives a Stop the Clock award. 422 from Project 21, Proud Mary receives a Stop the Clock award. 423 from Hype Dance Studio, Can You Feel the Beat receives a Stop the Clock award. 424 from Hype Dance Studio, Dancing with Myself receives a gold. 425 from Hype Dance Studio, Please Stand Up receives a high gold. 426 from Project 21, Wege receives a Stop the Clock award. 427 from Hype Dance Studio, Ain't Nobody receives a high gold. 428 from Hype Dance Studio, You Got the Look receives a high gold. 429 from Project 21, Bring on the Men receives a Stop the Clock award. 430 from Hype Dance Studio, ABC receives a high gold. 431 from Project 21, Fantan Fanny receives a Stop the Clock award. 432 from Project 21, No Fear But Anticipation receives a Stop the Clock award. 433 from Hype Dance Studio, Pressure receives a Stop the Clock award. 434 from Hype Dance Studio, Hit the Road Jack receives a high gold. 435 from Project 21, Post That receives a Stop the Clock award. 436 from Hype Dance Studio, I Feel Like I'm Drowning receives a high gold. 437 from Project 21, Dive in the Pool receives a Stop the Clock award. 438 from Hype Dance Studio, Get Up Off That Thing receives a high gold. 439 from Project 21, The Dictator's Dream receives a Stop the Clock award. 440 from Hype Dance Studio, Silence receives a high gold. 441 from Hype Dance Studio, How Will I Know receives a high gold. 442 from Hype Dance Studio, The Dance receives a high gold. 443 from Hype Dance Studio, Closure receives a high gold. 444 from Project 21, Désolé receives a Stop the Clock award. 445 from Elite Studio Dance, Fine Line receives a high gold. 446 from Elite Studio Dance, Bills receives a high gold. 447 from Elite Studio Dance, Run for Cover receives a high gold. 448 from Elite Studio Dance, Gotcha receives a high gold. 449 from Elite Studio Dance, Did Something Bad receives a Stop the Clock award. 450 from Elite Studio Dance, Hard Knock Life receives a high gold. 451 from Elite Studio Dance, Silver Screen receives a gold. 452 from Elite Studio of Dance, Diva receives a Stop the Clock award. 453 from Elite Studio of Dance, Again receives a high gold. 454 from Elite Studio of Dance, Wind Beneath My Wings receives a high gold. 455 from Elite Studio of Dance, It's Raining Men receives a high gold. 456 from Elite Studio of Dance, Lip Gloss receives a high gold. 457 from Elite Studio of Dance, Love Runs Out receives a high gold. 458 from Elite Studio of Dance, Candyman receives a high gold. 459 from Elite Studio of Dance, Show Me receives a high gold. 460 from Elite Studio of Dance, Layers receives a high gold. 461 from Elite Studio of Dance, People Helping Other People receives a high gold. 462 from Elite Studio of Dance, Mr. Postman receives a high gold. 463 from Elite Studio of Dance, Stand Up receives a Stop the Clock award. 464 from Elite Studio of Dance, Somewhere We Know receives a high gold. 465 from Elite Studio of Dance, My Prerogative receives a high gold. 466 from Elite Studio of Dance, United receives a high gold. 467 from Elite Studio of Dance, Yankee Doodle Dandy receives a high gold. 468 from Elite Studio of Dance, Dear Future Husband receives a high gold. 469 from Elite Studio of Dance, Counterpoise receives a high gold. 470 from Elite Studio of Dance, Can't Sit With Us receives a high gold. 471 from Elite Studio of Dance, Drip Her Down receives a Stop the Clock award. 472 from Elite Studio of Dance, Lost on You receives a high gold. 473 from Elite Studio of Dance, Don't Tell Mama receives a high gold. 474 from Elite Studio of Dance, Fergalicious receives a Stop the Clock award. 475 from Elite Studio of Dance, Would That I receives a high gold. 476 from Elite Studio of Dance, Barbie receives a gold. 477 from Elite Studio of Dance, We Go to Work receives a high gold. 478 from Elite Studio Dance, Bad Guy receives a high gold. 479 from Elite Studio Dance, Woman receives a high gold. 480 from Elite Studio Dance, UFO receives a high gold. 481 from Elite Studio Dance, Fizzle Dance receives a Stop the Clock award. 482 from Elite Studio Dance, What You Want receives a high gold. 483 from Forever Dance, Bounce receives a high gold. 484 from Forever Dance, Control receives a high gold. 485 from Elite Studio Dance, Whip It receives a high gold. 486 from Elite Studio Dance, Just Fine receives a high gold. 487 from Forever Dance, Easy receives a high gold. 488 from Forever Dance, Hometown Glory receives a high gold. 489 from Elite Studio Dance, 916 receives a Stop the Clock award. 490 from Forever Dance, Bumba receives a high gold. 491 from Elite Studio Dance, Erupt receives a high gold. 492 from Elite Studio Dance, Hold On Hope receives a high gold. 493 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, Pennies from Heaven receives a high gold. 494 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, Untouchable receives a high gold. 495 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, All I Know receives a high gold. 496 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, NSYNC receives a high gold. 497 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, Night Fight receives a high gold. 498 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, What They'll Say About Us receives a high gold. 499 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, Don't Wanna Dance Alone receives a high gold. 500 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, Party receives a high gold. And last but certainly not least, number 501 from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, Shaking the Blues Away receives a high gold. Congratulations, dancers. Awesome, awesome job. We are now moving on to our high point by age division, starting with our Sidekick Group Top 3. Sidekick Group Top 3, third overall from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Hard Knock Life. Our second overall Sidekick Group comes to us from Echo School of Dance, it's Tonight Belongs to You. Which means our first overall Sidekick Group comes to us from Echo School of Dance, it's My Party. Congratulations, Sidekicks. Awesome job. Sidekick Line Top 2. Second overall for our Sidekick Lines coming to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's We Got the Beat. Which means your first overall Sidekick line comes to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's ABC. Awesome job, you guys. Moving on to our minis. Mini Group Top 3. Third overall mini group comes to us from Echo School of Dance, it's We Come In. We have a two-way tie for second overall mini group. First up and second from Elite Studio of Dance, it's We Go to Work. Tied with Swine from Pave School of the Arts. Which means your first overall mini group comes to us from Project 21, it's Fantan Fanny. Moving on to our mini line, top 3, third overall mini line comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Candyman. We have a two-way tie for second overall mini line, first up and second from Pave School of the Arts, it's The List. And also in second overall for our mini lines from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Drip or Down. Which means your first overall mini line comes to us from Project 21, it's Dive in the Pool. Congratulations, minis, awesome job. Moving on to our junior group top 3. Junior group top 3, third overall from Project 21, it's Wege. Second overall junior group comes to us from Project 21, it's No Fear But Anticipation. Which means your first overall junior group comes to us from Project 21, it's Stuff Like That There. And moving on to our junior line, top 3. Third overall junior line comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Lost on You. Second overall junior line comes to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's Get Up Off That Bang. Which means your first overall junior line comes to us from Project 21, it's Proud Mary. Congratulations, juniors, very well done. Moving on to our Teen Duo Trio top 3. Teen Duo Trio. Third overall from Dance Attack Los Gatos, it's Dive in the Water. Our second overall Teen Duo Trio comes to us from Pave School of the Arts, it's Amen. Which means your first overall Teen Duo Trio comes to us from DNA Dance Collective, it's Tap Out. Congratulations, you guys. Teen Group Top 3. Third overall Teen Group comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Stand Up. Our second overall Teen Group comes to us from Project 21, it's Bring on the Men. Which means your first overall Teen Group comes to us from Project 21, it's Girls, Girls, Girls. Moving on to our Teen Line Top 3. Third overall Teen Line comes to us from California Dance Company, it's Back Alley. We have a four-way tie for second overall Teen Line. First up and second from Project 21, it's The Dictator's Dream. Also in second overall from Elite Studio of Dance, it's 916. We have another second overall teen line coming to us from Dance Attack Los Gatos, it's Never Be Mine. And rounding out second overall for our teen lines from Hype Dance Studio, it's Can You Feel the Beat? Which means your first overall teen line comes to us from Project 21, it's Post That. We also have a top 2 for our teen extended line. Second overall teen extended line comes to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's Pressure. Which means your first overall teen extended line comes to us from Project 21, it's De Soleil. Congratulations, teens, very nicely done. Senior Duo Trio Top 3. Third overall Senior Duo Trio comes to us from Core Connection Dance Company, it's Takeover. Second overall Senior Duo Trio comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Woman. Which means your first overall Senior Duo Trio comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Layers. Congratulations to the Duo Trios. Senior Group Top 3. Third overall Senior Group comes to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's Silence. Your second overall teen group comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Fizzle Dance. which means your first overall senior group comes to us from Project 21. It's We Can, We Will. Moving on to our senior line top three. Third overall senior line comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance. It's Fergalicious. Second overall senior line comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance. It's Did Something Bad, which means your first overall senior line comes to us from Dance Attack Los Gatos. It's Next to You. Congratulations, seniors. Awesome job, you guys. All right, we are now moving on to our High Point by Performance division. We are now doing a top three for our performance division. Yes, we are announcing the top three for each performance division in each age division. All right, starting with our Sidekick Hip Hop. Yes, Sidekick Hip Hop. We have a top two for our Sidekick Hip Hop. In second overall from Hype Dance Studio, it's ABC. And our first overall Sidekick Hip Hop comes to us from Echo School of Dance. It's My Party. Congratulations to you guys. Sidekick Jazz. We have a two-way tie for second for our Sidekick Jazz. First up in second from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Yankee Doodle Dandy. And also in second overall from Hype Dance Studio, it's We Got the Beat. Which means your first overall Sidekick Jazz comes to us from Echo School of Dance. It's Tonight Belongs to You. We have a first overall Sidekick Tap coming to us from Elite Studio of Dance. It's Hard Knock Life. And that is going to round out our Sidekick Performance divisions. Congratulations, Sidekicks. Moving on to our minis. We have a mini top two for Contemporary. Second overall mini Contemporary comes to us from Echo School of Dance. It's Warrior. Which means your first overall mini Contemporary comes to us from Pave School of the Arts. It's The List. Top three mini hip hop, third overall from Echo School of Dance. It's We Come In. Second overall mini hip hop comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance. We Go to Work. And our first overall mini hip hop comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance. It's Drip or Down. Mini Jazz top three. Third overall mini Jazz comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance. It's Candyman. Second overall mini Jazz comes to us from Pave School of the Arts. It's Swine. And our first overall mini Jazz comes to us from Project 21. It's Dive in the Pool. Mini Lyrical, third overall mini Lyrical from Core Connection Dance Company. It's Somewhere Only We Know. Second overall mini Lyrical comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance. It's Somewhere We Know. And first overall mini Lyrical comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance. It's Wind Beneath My Wings. Mini Musical Theater, we have a first overall mini musical theater coming to us from Project 21. It's Fan Tan Fanny. Mini Tap, we have a top three. Third overall mini Tap from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness. It's Pennies from Heaven. Second overall mini Tap from Elite Studio of Dance. It's What You Want. Which means your first overall mini Tap comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance. It's Mr. Postman. And that is going to round out our mini performance divisions. Moving on to Junior, we have a first overall Junior Ballet coming to us from Denise's School of Dance. It's Warrior. We have a third overall Junior Contemporary coming to us from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, All I Know. A second overall Junior Contemporary coming to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's How Will I Know. And a first overall Junior Contemporary coming to us from Project 21, it's No Fear But Anticipation. We have a top two for Junior Hip Hop. Second overall Junior Hip Hop from Hype Dance Studio, it's Diamond Block. Which means your first overall Junior Hip Hop comes to us from Echo School of Dance, it's Swag Out. Junior Jazz, third overall Junior Jazz from Hype Dance Studio, it's You Got the Look. Second overall Junior Jazz comes to us from Project 21, it's Stuff Like That There. Which means your first overall Junior Jazz comes to us from Project 21, it's Proud Mary. Junior Specialty, top two. Second overall Junior Specialty comes to us from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, it's Night Fight. Which means your first overall Junior Specialty comes to us from Project 21, it's Wege. Junior Tap, we have a two-way tie for second overall Junior Tap. First up in second from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Dear Future Husband. And also in second overall from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, it's Don't Wanna Dance Alone. Which means your first overall Junior Tap comes to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's Get Up Off That Bang. And that is gonna round out our Junior Performance divisions. Congratulations, Juniors. Moving on to Teen, we have a first overall Teen Ballet coming to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Counterpoise. We have a first overall Teen Ballroom coming to us from Dance Attack Los Gatos, it's Baila. Teen Contemporary, top three. We have a two-way tie for third. First up in third from Dance Attack Los Gatos, it's Never Be Mine. Also in third overall for Teen Contemporary from Project 21, it's The Dictator's Dream. Second overall for Teen Contemporary coming to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Stand Up. And we have a two-way tie for first overall Teen Contemporary. First up in first from Project 21, it's Girls, Girls, Girls. And also in first overall for Teen Contemporary from Project 21, it's Day Soleil. Teen Hip Hop top three. Third overall Teen Hip Hop from California Dance Company, it's Back Alley. We have a two-way tie for second overall Teen Hip Hop. First up and second from Elite Studio of Dance, it's 916. And also in second for Teen Hip Hop from Hype Dance Studio, it's Can You Feel the Beat? Which means your first overall Teen Hip Hop comes to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's Pressure. Teen Jazz top three. Third overall Teen Jazz from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Show Me. We have a second overall Teen Jazz coming to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Diva. And then we have a tie for first overall Teen Jazz. First up and first from Project 21, it's Post That. And also in first overall for Teen Jazz from Project 21, it's Bring On the Men. We also have a first overall Teen Lyrical coming to us from California Dance Company, it's Amen. A first overall Teen Musical Theater coming to us from Sweaty Shelly Natoma's Dance and Fitness, it's Shaking the Blues Away. And a top 3 for Teen Tap. Third overall Teen Tap coming to us from Hype Dance Studio, it's Beggin'. A second overall Teen Tap coming to us from Elite Studio Dance, it's Just Fine. And our first overall Teen Tap comes to us from Dance Attack Los Gatos, it's Sir Duke. And that is going to wrap up our teen performance divisions. Moving on to Senior. Senior Contemporary top 3. Third overall Senior Contemporary comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Did Something Bad. Second overall Senior Contemporary comes to us from Dance Attack Los Gatos, it's Next to You. Which means your first overall Senior Contemporary comes to us from Project 21, it's We Can, We Will. Senior Hip Hop top 2. Second overall Senior Hip Hop comes to us from Core Connection Dance Company, it's Bay Area. Which means your first overall Senior Hip Hop comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Fizzle Dance. We have a first overall Senior Jazz coming to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Lip Gloss. And we have a top 2 for our Senior Tap. Second overall Senior Tap comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Bad Guy. Which means your first overall Senior Tap comes to us from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Fergalicious. And that is going to wrap up not only our Senior Performance divisions, but all of our performance divisions. So congratulations to all of you guys. Amazing job. I'm almost done, I promise. Yes, we are moving on to our 11 o'clock numbers for each age division. These numbers are not necessarily the highest scoring routines from each weekend, but the routines that the judges felt best represented each age division. I'm going to start with my 11 o'clock numbers for the Sidekicks. There are 3 11 o'clock numbers in our Sidekick division in no particular order. First up from Echo School of Dance, it's My Party. Also an 11 o'clock number for the Sidekicks from Hype Dance Studio, it's ABC. And rounding out our 11 o'clocks for the Sidekicks from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Hard Knock Life. Congratulations, Sidekicks, awesome job. 11 o'clocks for the Minis, there are also 3 again in no particular order. First up from Project 21, it's Dive in the Pool. From Pave School of the Arts, it's The List. And rounding out our 11 o'clocks for the Mini division from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Drip or Down. Congratulations to you guys. Moving on to the Junior division, there are 4 11 o'clock numbers in the Junior division. First up from Sweaty Shelly to Thomas Dance and Fitness, All I Know. From Hype Dance Studio, Get Up Off That Thing. From Project 21, it's Proud Mary. And from Elite Studio of Dance, it's Lost on You. Congratulations to you guys. Moving on to the Teen division, we have 6 11 o'clock numbers in the Teen division. Again, in no particular order. First up, from Dance Attack Los Gatos, it's Never Be Mine. From Echo School of Dance, it's The Girl Gang. From California Dance Company, Back Alley. From Hype Dance Studio, it's Pressure. From Elite Studio of Dance, it's Stand Up. And from Project 21, it's Girls, Girls, Girls. Congratulations, teens. And moving on to our Senior 11 o'clock numbers, we have 6 as well. First up, from Dance Attack Los Gatos, it's Next to You. From Elite Studio of Dance, it's Did Something Bad. From Hype Dance Studio, Silence. From Echo School of Dance, I Lost a Friend. From Core Connection Dance Company, Heartless. And from Project 21, We Can, We Will. Congratulations to all of those 11 o'clock numbers. Our last order of business for the evening is our Studio Showcase number. Again, not necessarily the highest scoring routine from the studio, but the routine that the judges felt best represented each studio. You also have to qualify, or you have to have 7 groups registered in order to qualify for this award. Sorry, I'm like stuttering all over myself right now. It's too late. Studio Showcase, we have 6 Studio Showcase awards. Yes, again, in no particular order. First up, from Sweaty Shelly to Thomas Dance and Fitness, it's Untouchable. From Project 21, your Studio Showcase is Girls, Girls, Girls. From Hype Dance Studio, the Studio Showcase is Pressure. From Elite Studio of Dance, it's Stand Up. From Echo School of Dance, I Lost a Friend. And last but certainly not least, from Core Connection Dance Company, it is Heartless. And that is going to round out all of our awards for all of our competition for the entire weekend here at 24/7 in Reno. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the dancers, whether you were here in person or virtually, for joining us and making this weekend such a huge success. We cannot wait to see you guys bright and early tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. for classes. Thank you guys for a wonderful day and a wonderful night. Have a great sleep, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.